Good morning, everybody. This is the Open Live. Everyone is welcome, not just the members on Saturday.
Zero in here. No? Well, there's a like, though. How's that work?
I don't know. Well,
How's that work?
I don't know, but I know that the replay is live the whole time. So if we
That's
just
true.
we just sit here staring at the screen, it looks awkward.
It's just open
I've
mouth.
done that, and then we watched it going, yeah, that's maybe not the best way to do it.
That's a bad look. What's up, Poison? My man.
You're poisoned in the house. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna, that number, I can't read it because it's in that light.
Zero G genetics. That's pretty cool. Is the light messing with us?
Yeah, there was a lot, I couldn't see the number of people that were in here because of the light.
Zero genetics. Joe Goodman. A little coffee is right, brother.
Yeah, so this is the Saturday Rise and Shine Live. This is the one we go, it's open to everybody, whereas Monday through Friday, it's members only. Terry's in the house on time today.
Mr. Baldwin.
Isn't it Terry that's usually coming in right before I don't remember.
There's been Terry once or twice, maybe. Flatland. There's Winsong. The beautiful, the wonderful, the esteemed Alabama one and only gal herself, Miss Jo Parks, is with us. We've got Richard.
Home grower and newbie to spirits. Oh, that's awesome.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, this shop that we're in, it used to be called Grow Fresh Organics, and they sold all kinds of like growing supplies, hydroponic stuff. Yeah, when we took it over, I got rid of all the growing supplies because I don't know crap about it. Can't help anybody when they come in the store. Can't answer questions.
Yeah.
Like not even beginner level questions. I don't know anything.
I don't know anything about that side of it either.
Yeah, it's just a brew shop now, but they used to have some cool stuff in there. At work.
There's Flatland.
Yeah, have a great day, Richard. Good luck at work, man. Sell a lot of good stuff.
Make 'em a hand now. My dad used to tell me that, like when I was too young to drive and he was dropping me off to work, he would be like,
Make 'em a hand.
Make 'em a hand. Yes, Daddy.
Should have sent it down there. I mean, there's still a bunch of stuff, a bunch of old stock that's here, a bunch of like, I don't know, chemical nutrients and
Poison, are you going to that?
all kinds of stuff.
Are you going to that Moonshine Festival down there? Isn't it today?
Yesterday and today, I think, 7th and 8th. I don't even know what today is. I should shut up, but I don't even know what the date is.
Today's the 8th.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think it was-
Saturday. I'll be doing a stripping run today on my peanut butter banana moon. Man, that sounds nice.
Peanut butter shine. Sounds like.
Do you think that's mostly a post-flavoring thing? Well, he's doing a stripping run, so I mean.
Yeah,
he's
no,
probably gonna rerun it, but
I have seen people mashing with peanut butter in the mash, in the ferment. So I don't know. I always
I
do.
bet that gets nasty, messy. Not nasty, messy.
Yeah. Today, Joe, the
Collect your Rick with
plan.
the bee pun. You see that? He's always coming in with bee puns.
Yeah, bee puns. Yeah. Joe, we've got a few things on the list today. We're going to build some more shelves. Bailey was in here last night. She stocked up a bunch of corn and she bagged up a bunch of grain for us. So that kind of puts us a little bit ahead of the curve, so we can get some shelves built. And I think, I mean, I don't know what Zach had planned on, what he was planning on getting done today, but I want to try and get back in there in that shipping room and kind of organize it. It's still, well, I'll show you. It's still kind of unfinished. So, you see this table here, there's stuff piled up on it. All the shelving that we built, this is really supposed to be for the grains. But when we took the shelf out that was here, all this stuff was on it. We had to put it somewhere. So we're going to finish up the shelves and kind of, this thing's got to be hung back up. Just a lot of little odds and ends. So that's one of the big plans today.
Get our orders out, probably mess with our website engineer guy and see what he's got going.
Yeah, I've already spoke with him today. He says everything's gonna be good by tonight. So we'll see.
Miss.
So been having problems with the website. Hopefully that's all solved by the end of the day. Used a roasted powdered peanut and pure organic banana powder. Oh, that's interesting.
Huh. I've seen that peanut butter powder before. You guys pretty happy with using it in Shines?
Yeah. Pure Poison says, one guy there and a few vendors, nobody hardly went yesterday. It's only 10 minutes from the house. The Shiner is only 4 miles from me.
Yeah. Hell, hey, and Zero G Genetics, I was gonna tell you, the white and the blue corn that we just started carrying smells an awful lot like peanut to me.
It does, yeah.
I don't think that's, I don't think that's just what I pick up out of it. I mean, I think it's pretty present in there. So, I don't know, if you've got corn in that mash bill somewhere and you've never messed with a Trucker or a Hickory King White or the Blue Hybrid, maybe something to, I don't know, and maybe you have, but if you haven't, like I haven't, so I mean, that'd be a cool one to mess around with that particular kind of mash bill. Gordon Shinerman, have you got your amazing shop up and working yet?
Have you got your...
Yeah. If you're talking about the shop we're in right now, yeah, it's been up and going for a minute.
Yeah. A year. We're
Thank you, Poison. Hope you do.
14 months in, I guess.
www.shineonfestivals.com to pre-purchase tickets.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Oh, no, we don't have the Amazon shop up. That's gonna take a minute. Once we made the
That's another thing I gotta
decision.
work on today.
Yeah, once we made the decision to do an Amazon shop and then kind of dug into it in the application process, we found that there are a few hoops we've got to jump through for Amazon, and it's just going to take a minute, but we'll get it up and going.
Dwayne, it's in Fort Smith, Arkansas, brother. I have not. I'm a newbie, but I'll check it out. I want to order some grain from y'all. If you hop on the website, as far as your peanut butter mash, look at the Hickory King White, the Trucker, and the Blue Hybrid. They smell the most like peanut butter to me. The Jimmy Red and the Bloody Butcher are not in that same nose note, but those three are pretty peanut. I'd say the Hickory King out of all of
That's
them
what I was
smells the
gonna say.
most like peanut butter to me.
Smells very much like peanut butter to me
Yeah.
too. Paul McKinley, good morning. Good to see you in here.
The chat looks so much better. We can see both of you. Yeah, I scooted back a little bit here. We've got, wrong way, 27 of us in here. I had to move that so I can see the number.
Yeah, so this is an open live. It's normally members only live, Monday through Friday. If you're interested in joining the channel membership, there should be a join button down there next to the subscribe button, I think, unless you're on an iPhone. Get a little extra content that nobody else gets to see. Working on some other ideas for the members only stuff too. Kind of a growing process. We just started it like, I don't know, 5 weeks ago, something like that.
Yeah. We just started. We're over 100 members now, or just like right at it?
We're almost there. It's 91 members, I think, right now.
It's pretty cool. Glad to see it. Glad to see you guys interested in it, and I hope that for those of you guys that have got your memberships, that you're in the Rise and Shines and you're hopping over there and looking at those videos that are just for y'all. Zero G Genetics, is aging with hickory a thing?
I have heard of people experimenting with hickory.
I don't think it's a
It's not-
popular thing.
I don't think it's a popular thing. I don't think that just like commercial distillers, I don't think they age with hickory.
That's probably for a good
Very much.
reason. If hickory is so present throughout most of the U.S. that I think if it lent itself to aging, you would see a lot of people doing it. That said, you may have a mash bill that hickory is going to work awesome with for whatever reason. I don't know.
Yeah, my view on stuff like that is always it's worth the experiment. Like just find out.
I always have to find out for myself. I've just
Yeah.
always been that way, even if it's like learning things the hard way or you know whatever. It's like these little. I feel like Cyrus and I are developing somewhat of a father and son relationship in which he will just like watch me do things not the best way, just to let me figure out that that's not the best way. But I say go for it, try it out, and at least you'll know for yourself, kind of. I mean, and you may figure out I can use a small amount of hickory with a large amount of like white oak or whatever, and it does something that I like. I don't know.
Right. That's what the experimentation is all about.
Hickory, I missed Joe's comment. Hickory has lots of tannins. Yeah,
Terry says smoked grains with hickory is a good thing.
interesting.
Smoke my grains with hickory. Interesting flavor.
Flatland's over there smoking grains.
Yeah, there was somebody in the, it was Bradley yesterday when he was calling the shop on the phone to put an order on.
Oh, yeah.
He was like, hey, your son, I was talking to your son.
It's starting
Like,
to happen.
you know, like, I don't usually correct people. Like, even when they call me Silas, I just keep like,
Yeah.
no reason to
What's the
correct them.
point? Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You see there, fat tickle. Jesus.
Is that me?
Yeah, that's you.
Okay. Lay off quit smoking all those grains, brother.
Got to blend that that corn liquor run we did.
Yeah.
Ran it all day yesterday. Ran it way down to, what was that, 40, way down to 58. And then there's a jar sitting there that didn't even get proof. That's probably in the 40s.
30s or 40s, yeah.
Just ran it real slow all day.
We how much time do we have? Should we just do it now? Or wait.
We'll wait.
Okay.
Good morning, Jason. Good to see you in here. Flatland dropping some custom emojis. Wet the grains before smoking. I have heard that, Terry. I've not smoked grains, but I've heard wetting them first helps. I guess it helps the smoke kind of stick to them, maybe? I don't know.
I could buy that. I could buy that. Probably keep them from like drying out and cracking up and
Maybe. So what's everybody got going on this weekend? Who's making runs? What you running? Are those the guys you were talking about a while ago, the welders who will barter? Mm-hmm. Are those the same guys we're looking at for the DIY, putting some DIY kits together?
Well, they're not the same guys that have the CNC table,
Right.
but they are full-time fabricators,
Yeah.
and they probably do have access to a CNC table, but
Yeah, so one of the projects kind of on the back burner right now that we're working on is we have a fabricator with a CNC machine that has agreed to do some prototypes for a DIY steel kit where you get all the pieces for a copper steel and they're cut, they're rolled, they're crimped, all the machining side of the work has been done. And then you just solder it together so that you can, hopefully we can get the cost down so that it makes sense to do a DIY kit and be able to get like a 10-gallon steel for like the price of an alembic. That's kind of what we're aiming at.
Yeah.
And then another side of that is having some other fabricators who will just put some of those kits, just weld them together so that we don't have to do it, so that if you walk in the shop, you can just pick up a steel. So one of the other pieces of our world domination plan that is behind the scenes at the moment.
Yeah. Several irons in the fire.
Terry has a noon appointment at the local distilling shop. Hell yeah.
You gonna make appointments?
By appointment only.
Putting together middle pantry cabinets to hold all my moonshine stuff.
Perfect. Get it all organized.
Get one of the grandkids over there to help you out with that, Joe.
Mashing in later when y'all are done, corn and sugar. Will those kits be tri-clamp or regular cap with paste? So it's gonna depend mostly on the cost, because we're really trying to do like an entry level steel.
Super cost effective.
But absolutely, if we can do tri-clamps, we'll do tri-clamps, because they're so much more convenient.
Yeah.
But they do add quite a bit of cost. They add cost in the machining side of things. They add cost just materials. So all of that is just kind of up in the air right now, all those kinds of decisions.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do some prototypes, see how they come out, all of that kind of thing.
Yeah. And we're trying to get them out there for the guy that wants, anything from a 10, 15, like a bigger still, but just super economical. Like if a guy's just on a budget, like we're not trying to make a ton of money. We're not trying to make a bunch of money off of each one of these. We're trying to get them out there to those people that want a $2,000 still, but don't have the $2,000 to go spend on it. And if they've got a little know-how and they're a little mechanically inclined, they can start this thing up themselves and get up and running. And that's kind of my goal, is get someone a nice copper still at a Beaver price.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. And, the trade-off is, you got to do a little work. You got to do some soldering, you got to put it together, that kind of thing.
You're going to get the best steel that you can get for the money if you're willing to put in a little work into it. That's kind of the thinking there.
Oh, I saw somebody had a question. Any advice on using dried fruit? Got loads of cranberries and prunes.
We'll be careful with them prunes.
Just, rehydrate them. Make sure you use some pectic enzymes. Mash them in like you would regular fruit. If they're whole, get them cut up or chopped up or blended or something. With a dried fruit, I guess you would have to rehydrate it and then blend it.
That's
Might
what
be
I would
easier.
do. I would set it off in if it were me, I would probably get a bucket, soak, and then I don't have a specific time for how long you need to soak. It's going to be different depending on the fruit, and I would just look at it, see when it's nice and rehydrated, and then I'd blend it up. If I'm going to bump with sugar, depending on how much you're using, I would just dump everything off in a primary fermenter, maybe inside of a micron bag, maybe not, depending on what fruit you're using. I'd watch the cap. I'd let it form, dry out, and start to get wet, and then I'd pull the micron bag, and then I'd, dump off into a carboy, see what you get.
Gordon's Shiner Man, I got a kit like what you're talking about. It was paste cap. Clawhammer is who I bought it from. Oh, that's awesome. I think I'm aware of that kit.
I've seen that.
So it had a little, if I'm not mistaken, had a little Liebig with it. What size did you get, Gordon's Shiner Man? And if you don't mind sharing, how much did you give for it? Dwayne Smith, what is the size of the still pot behind y'all? There is a 15-gallon, the one closest to us. That is a copper Stilco still, 15-gallon, and then on the other side of it is a 10-gallon copper alembic. Hey, Sean, mash in those cranberries with corn. There you go. Winsong, always ready to do a mountain brandy. Jason, everybody saying hi. Got to hit the road. See you later, Flatland. Scott Bryant, leaving here at 11 and 3 gallons with 3 gallons. So great. Well, okay.
All right, brother. Just put it out there.
We try not to share that kind of stuff around
3
here,
gallons
brother.
of gas is what he's talking about.
Oh,
For the
yeah, 3
FBI
gallons of
agents and
gas.
ATF agents in here, he's talking about he's taking the buddy some gas.
Yeah.
God dang.
Jason says, Wayne from Ozark, Post flavors brandy with dehydrated fruit. Yeah, I've done a lot of experimentation with dehydrated fruit on mead, and it's not really bad. Just doing it for the flavor, not really trying to get the sugar content out of it. But yeah, it can work really well. I have found too that I don't think the dehydrated fruits pass along as much flavor as the frozen or fresh.
I don't think so. I wouldn't see how they could, but I don't know.
Pure Poison says, I've ran on $1,200 copper 10 gallon and kind of enjoyed for years what came out of a stainless 30 close by. There was a guy in here yesterday, a bee guy, honey guy. He was talking about building like a stainless. He was asking questions about whether he should go with 55 or 30. Sean, cheers. Thank you. Was thinking of doing the prunes into,
Hold on now.
I can't see it.
Slivovitz? I don't know what that is. You know what that is?
Nope. Joe says mine is a paste cap, but it's not a problem.
Joe, you
I
were
feel
just
the same
saying
way.
you wish you didn't have to paste that thing every time, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I don't mind the pasting that much either.
It would depend on
It
how
doesn't
often
take
I
that
was
long.
running, I guess.
Probably. I think too, depending on what you're using to paste with, I think can make a difference on what kind of a mess you're making. And the recipe I use for paste is real simple. It's rye flour, 3 parts to 1 part, 3 parts flour to 1 part water. And it's just the right consistency
3
to
to
make
1?
it,
I totally got 2 to 1 the other day.
it'll be too wet. He'll figure it out. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
But it's just the right consistency to make it not so difficult to work with. And I don't know what it is about the rye flour, but it's better than regular flour or corn flour. My opinion, of course.
Ross, appreciate that, brother.
Ross Hughes, I ordered a couple of kits from you. Can't wait till it arrives.
Ross, don't know if you knew, but if you haven't been in the live and you missed it, you are automatically entered in to win grain for a year. All you can grain for a year. We're gonna be sending you a separate kit or heirloom corn or your choice of grains off the website. If you end up drawing out and winning that, anybody who makes a purchase of over $50 is entered in to win. Each purchase is a separate entry, so be looking for you in that. Hope you win it, brother.
Yeah, depending on when you ordered.
Oh yeah,
That's for this month only.
I should have maybe clarified that. Yeah,
Because he could have ordered behind.
for the month of March.
Yeah, because we just got caught up on all of our shipping a couple days ago, got fully caught up, and there were some older orders in that that finally got out. Gordon's Shiner Man, got a 5 gallon. It was $500 at the time. Nice. Our attempt is to hopefully be able to do a better price than that. But like I said, we're not sure how that's all going to turn out just yet.
Yeah.
MRE fruit gives great flavor. I would have never thought about using MREs.
Yeah.
Dehydrated fruit won't drop your proof like frozen or fresh. Interesting. I wonder why that is.
Drop
Not
your
as much
proof.
juice.
Yeah, I mean, just less water content
Less
going
water
into
content.
your spirit, I
Yeah,
guess.
I guess so.
That makes sense. I could buy that, Jason. I could buy that. Oh, there it is. Slivovitz is a plum brandy from Eastern Europe.
Oh, well,
It
there
sounds
you go.
like it, and it sounds like it is. How much 4 shots would you take off an 8-gallon pot, and would you do it in the stripping run and the spirit run? If you're running a stripping run, I wouldn't take nothing off of it.
Don't make, stripping runs, don't make any cuts. Just extract that alcohol as quickly as you can, be as efficient and fast as you can. I don't make any cuts in a stripping run. As far as the spirit run and 4 shots, I don't worry about 4 shots. To me, 4 shots and heads are the same thing. So I just cut out, I just cut out my heads, and a lot of the 4 shots are going to be in that.
Also, cut them out. Don't pitch them. Run them later.
Yeah. Wife loves some moon mimosas. Awesome.
I don't even know what that is, but it sounds nice.
A mimosa
With moonshine?
made with moonshine, maybe?
So, fair enough.
I don't know.
I use silicone tape as a paste and no mess.
Not a-
Ordered on January 24th. Oh, man. Ooh.
Just missed
You
it,
haven't
Ross.
got it yet?
Oh, wait, January 24th. That's, you should have.
Let's write your name down
definitely
here,
got
bud,
that.
and see what's going on.
Yeah, you should have already got that. Wait, Ross, I might have sent you an email already about this. I think,
super familiar.
I think I tried to send you an email. Are you in Canada? You gotta let me know if you're in Canada, because I've had some problems with the Canada orders.
I think that's it.
Gotcha.
I'm
Thanks. I run my stripping runs like a fat kid chasing down on an ice cream truck.
With the quickness.
Yeah, fast. With intensity.
Yeah.
Yeah, January 24th, something,
Oh, man.
either you're in Canada or something has gone wrong.
Ross, and
Yep.
you don't have to, obviously I don't want you to type an address in here, but if you have any place in the U.S. where we can send that, the shipping, it's gotten crazy. It's like $80 per package to send to Canada now. And those just recently went through the roof. So, Ross, you've got options, man. We can either ship it anywhere in the U.S. for you, or we can, work something else out or refund your money or whatever you need us to do. But yeah, that's what's up with that.
Yeah, Ross, I remember now. So if you go to the website, stonetheclear.com, homepage, up in the right-hand corner, there's a Contact Cyrus button. Click that. Send me an email, because for whatever reason, maybe my email didn't get to you or ended up in a spam folder or something. Send me an email so we can communicate about this, because, shipping has gone nuts. We actually had to turn off the Canada shipping, so people in Canada can't even buy from us
Crazy.
anymore.
I feel it sucks because we want to send stuff to you guys, but I mean, I don't think you're not going to want to pay $80 per package on shipping just
And
to
it's
get your
actually,
stuff.
I checked
probably.
again, it's like 93 per
It
package.
just keeps going
now.
up now. It's crazy. Sean, we don't currently ship to the UK. That said, if you can't get it anywhere over there, I mean, maybe, I don't know, brother. It would be crazy for you to pay that shipping. I mean, I'm more than happy if you wanted to like look into it and talk about it. You could send us an email and we can try to figure out how much it would be. But it would be crazy. I mean, it would be
crazy expensive.
it would be like a couple $100s in shipping, and I don't know. Maybe if you can't get it over there and you just need it, you need it. But
Yeah.
I mean, geez, I wouldn't want to do that. Terry sending some custom emojis. Jason looking at Tigers every time, man.
Every time.
You know what? Ban him. We got an admin in here. Get him out of here. Nah, I'm just kidding. Woo pig, brother.
That's all right. Joe and Winsong will probably gang up on him before too long about it.
She's a Tide gal.
Yeah, roll tide.
Is Winsong?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, I don't know that she gives.
She strikes me as someone who doesn't care about any of them.
Yeah, she cared once upon a time because
Yeah.
she, went to school. But I'm not sure she gives a shit anymore except for just for fun.
Roll God.
Yeah, there it is.
That's awesome. Bummer. Email sent. I was so hoping to run your product. Yeah.
Ross, we'll see what we can try and figure out, but like I said, it's just going to be really expensive.
That's crazy, crazy, crazy. I don't know if it's all the political stuff they've got going on, and I'm not trying to get into that, but it's the cost. It's weird. There's an imaginary line. You ship to Montana or Washington or any of those, and it's normal. And then you cross that line, and it is just a whole nother. It's like quadruple, like
It's
8 times the amount.
It's 2 times the cost of the kit just to ship it across that imaginary line.
Which
It's nuts.
is, I don't know.
Try DYK. They do USPS to and from Canada at a very reasonable rate.
DYK.
George in Alberta X. DYK. I'll actually write that down. So check into that.
We will look.
Cheers, guys. Shine on. Joe, what you like better, Fat Tickle or Timu Willie Robertson? Oh, I thought you were Timu Willie.
What's happening? What's happening here?
Do they have colleges in Arkansas?
Where is that?
we have very.
Where's Scott
fine,
from? I would like to know where that comment's coming from.
We have
What
very
state are
fine
you
community
in?
colleges.
Yeah,
here.
we have the best community colleges and trade schools that money can buy. And also, I feel like that's coming from like a Mississippi or an Alabama, where it's like, dude, what's the difference? What's really?
I'm using yellow cornmeal right now, but I'm about to a pure cracked sweet corn mash without adding sugar. If you're going to convert starches in a cracked corn mash, you need to grind it. You will not get a good conversion on cracked corn. The pieces are too thick, too big. Starches don't get released. My friends has a painting of him on stadium. Eddie Fuller, earthquake catch against Auburn. Sorry, man, I don't even know what. Pure poison. I don't even know what you're saying.
I think he's talking about a play back from like the 80s or 90s.
Oh, okay.
North Carolina. Yeah, come on, get out of here, brother. What do you guys got?
I mean, you guys got any colleges? What?
Duke. Duke is a.
Joe
Pretty
likes Fat
prestigious
Tickle best.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Winsong says, yeah, but they're pigs. We have colleges here, yeah, but they're pigs, which is true.
Yeah.
Razorback is a pig.
Woo pig. Woo damn pig.
Woo damn pig.
We've got Red Wolves, we've got Bears, we've got Trojans. I can't remember what Hendrix is.
Me, I don't know any of them. So it needs to be finer than cracked. Yes, sir, if you're doing a starch conversion. If you're just steeping for flavor, like in a sugar mash, it doesn't matter. Pure Poison, LSU 89.
Yeah, we've gotten so many Louisiana guys that are like pretty consistently in the chat. It's becoming a problem.
Jimmy Crack Corn Mash, says Rick. How many people we got in here right now? 36 people in the chat right now.
Where does the tickle come from?
The Moonshiner Show, the little goofy steel hand, Moonshiners.
I'll have to look. I'm gonna look this up. Like, I'm not, listen,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not, for as much as I'm in, into moonshining, I haven't watched a ton of those shows, and I'm not really good about that. So I'll go try to figure out what the
Bearded
reference
tickle.
is.
Yeah, he doesn't have a beard on the show. Yeah, you'll have a blast. Just do a TikTok search of Moonshiner Tickle.
You know what? I'm gonna
Yeah.
do it right now. I'll react to this live. This may piss me off.
Got a good natural recipe. Sugar shine, just don't hit the spot. Have a plated column still, 65 liters. There's lots of really good natural recipes out there. When you say natural, I assume, I'm not I don't exactly know what you mean. Some people have different ideas of what something natural is, but just some any kind of corn, distiller grind with some. If you want to do a traditional mash, you can use about 20% malted barley to convert the starches. If you want to use high temperature liquid amylase and glucoamylase, those are both natural products, but make the conversion very simple. And so basically you just do 2 pounds of grain to every gallon of water in your mash.
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Jason says Tickle is a goofy still hand that drinks too much.
I mean,
Teddy.
they're kind of similar, I guess, yeah.
Teddy's fast fermenting vodka. I don't know that one. No resemblance to Tickle.
Thank you, Poison. Much prettier than Tickle.
So flaked would be better than cracked with both.
With bottle enzymes.
With bottle enzymes? Well, so if you're asking that question because you don't have a way to grind the flaked corn, then the answer is yes.
With a cracked, yeah.
Yeah, you can use a flaked corn, and it's easier than cracked. But there's a there's a nuance to that. In my opinion, from using both regular corn and flaked corn gives off less flavor.
Need some?
Yeah, I'll take a warm up. Is rolled corn already
Grab that
gelatinized?
lid off there for me.
I think rolled corn and flaked corn are the same thing. If there's anybody in the chat that knows for sure if there's a difference, let me know. But I think a rolled corn is just another way of saying flaked corn. And if
Well,
that's
see,
the
I
case,
thought a rolled corn was like a steamed corn, where flaked was like pre-gelatinized. I don't know. I could.
there may be a difference, and if there is, I don't know what it is.
If at all.
Tickle is the Captain Obvious of the moonshine world. Dwayne Smith, grinding corn is hard on most grinders. Do you have a preference? Yes, I do have a preference, and in fact, I'll go grab it because it is a beast. It is a beast.
Here, just take that camera over there. That way you don't have to.
So this is the grinder that I've been using, and it's just a Amazon special China grinder. It's like $200 and something. I don't know what they cost now. I've been using it for 2 years. Literally have ground tons of corn with that thing, and it just keeps on keeping on. In fact, we were talking about this yesterday. We were grinding up just a crap load of corn, and when this thing eventually bites the bullet, we're probably going to mount it on the wall. Like it's been a beast of a grinder.
A hell of a machine.
What did we miss back? Rolled corn is steamed. Okay, so you're right. So not the same. I grind my corn with a paper shredder. Hey man,
I've seen guys doing that before. It's got to be a hell of a paper shredder, though. I can't get. I mean, anytime I was ever running paper through a paper shredder, it was getting hung up and screwed up. I can't imagine running damn corn through it.
Okay, so we can do a mash of 3 pounds of grain per gallon, 1.5 cracked and 1.5 flaked. Sure, you're just not going to get much conversion out of that cracked corn. Thanks for all your videos and advice. Hard to pick people's brains in the UK. Seems hardly anyone shines.
You got to get you hooked up with Duke.
Sean, you definitely ought to join the Moonshine for Beginners group over on MeWe.com. We've got some UK folks in that group. In fact, one of the admins is in the UK. He's also the editor of our monthly newsletter. So if, can you drop Winsong, if you're still in here, if you can try and drop an invitation link to Moonshine for Beginners for Sean. That would be awesome. But anyway, if nobody in the chat drops the invitation link, Sean, you can go to any one of my videos on the YouTube channel, go down into the description, and there will be an invitation link somewhere in there about joining both the newsletter, which comes out every month, recipes, all kinds of stuff. Like I said, edited by a fellow UK and UKarian. I don't know. How do you say that?
There's at least one of your people in there. At least one.
There's more.
Maybe
There's
more.
more.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware of more. But yeah, you'll love that group, so jump in that, Sean. Do you have a suggestion for soldering stainless steel to stainless steel? I do not. That is not a skill I possess.
I don't know that you can. Can you solder stainless to stainless?
I have no idea. I'm sure you can braze it in some way, but again, I'm talking out of the side of my mouth with that. Wish I had a good answer for you, brother.
Outside of my wheelhouse, yeah.
Going to get about the day. See y'all later. All right, Scott. See ya. Winsong says 1 sec. She's grabbing a link, sounds like. Jack Longberry's in the house. Working off my BCC sour mash run. Smells like the best I've made to date. That is awesome. I love it when one is smelling like, oh my God, this is the one. This is the one.
I like that. The anticipation of, I hope this tastes half as good as it smells.
Yeah. BCB. Josh, use liquid flux. I have heard that expressly talking about copper to stainless, but the liquid flux is supposed to be much better if you're doing stainless. There's that link for Moonshine for Beginners. So if anyone in here, even besides Sean, wants to join that group, it is an amazing group. There's a lot of folks in here right now in the chat that are already members of that group. Doesn't cost anything. It's free, and it is the best place on the internet to join a moonshine community.
It's true.
No drama.
A lot of helpful folks.
Just fun and helpful. Yeah. Friendly. Yeah. Nobody's going to make you sound stupid. All your questions are going to get answered. It's a great group. Stainless to stainless needs welding, Sean says. I thought that was correct, but not sure. Pure Poison says not really, and I must have asked a question and I don't remember what I asked or something. I don't know what not really is referring to.
Maybe the stainless, because he followed back up there and he said, yeah, you got to weld it.
Oh.
I'll try that. TIG weld stainless. Yeah, weld stainless instead of solder. Yep.
Says I'll try that.
Got a Tigger.
Oh, made it all the way down to the chats. Oh, there's a new one.
Oh!
All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out with us. We are going to jump off here. We've been on for about 43 minutes. These morning Rise and Shine lives are about 30 minutes or so. For those of you that are in the chat that are not members, this is normally a members only chat except on Saturdays. So Monday through Friday, we go live every morning like this. And if you look in the chat, you can see the folks who have the little black and gray still in the clear logo next to their name. Those are channel members, and you can join the channel membership. There's extra content, extra fun. You get custom emojis and a badge and some extra, it's just fun. So if you're interested in that, there should be a join button down at the bottom. If you're on an Apple product, there won't be a join button. You'll have to exit the app, go to your browser, and then back to the Still in the Clear channel, and then you should see the join. And it's only $1.99 a month, so real cheap. So see y'all later. We will see you Monday morning.
Adios, mother shanas.